Cable management. 400 consoles. Alright, so this guy just broke the Guinness Book of World Records for the most consoles plugged into one TV. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I want to check it out and see how he did it.
I have so many video game consoles. After a while, I noticed that I have a big stack of gaming consoles that I couldn't play. The TV ports are limited,
he's got
and
everything.
if I want to play, either I unplug the existing consoles,
he's got
I'll
everything.
keep everything. And
okay, so what do we got? We got a bunch of switchers. So we got a HDMI KVM switch. So we got 3 8-port KVMs just right here on this shelf. I can't quite see what's on the other shelf, but I'm assuming. Okay, I'm not going to assume. I'll see
add
if he
more
explains it.
switchers, and
Switchers,
of course
okay.
more converters as well.
Okay, converters. So he's converting all that to HDMI, isn't he? It's going into an HDMI TV. It's eventually down the stream, it's going to have to get converted to HDMI to connect to that TV. I guess I just need to know more about the setup, because when I'm in my head, I'm thinking he has an HDMI converter on every single console, and that's just, oh my god, that's just like, that's so many moving parts. What I'm thinking is maybe he has like a big converter. I don't know if they make those or not. I'm sure they do.
By adding more switchers, the idea came to my mind. I will connect all the gaming consoles I have to the TV, so I can play home video game consoles, computers, plug and play.
There's so many switchers,
and so
man.
On. And all of these consoles require the special setup and cable management as well. This is the main area.
Dude, cable management. 400 consoles. Let's say we did 8 port switchers. If they were all 8-port, that he'd have 50 KVMs in there. If there were 8-port KVMs. A lot of room for error. That's a lot of moving parts.
The main HDMI switcher, 16-in-1.
16
RCA switcher. If I went to select any gaming console, everything here in the Excel sheet, you can see. This is main. This is.
My boy is doing it. He's got the Excel sheet of every single port on every single switcher. Probably has like the model number, the serial number. My guy is cooking. He is straight up taking the switcher, he's mapping it to an Excel sheet, he's labeling it by what console is plugged into that port on that switcher, and he's rolling with it. That's it. I mean, it's bulletproof. I'm not arguing with his setup.
B, C, D, and so on. This is the RCA. I have everything here.
Yeah.
Okay. Once I turn on the 360,
bulletproof.
it will come directly.
Yep. Everything's
all
mapped
the consoles
out.
the same. Everything.
Don't
Xbox
give anybody access to that Excel sheet.
Even PlayStation 5.
Anybody gets access to that Excel sheet, you're cooked.
Switch, the OLED model, the latest.
And it's got
Nintendo
the
Wii
32X.
U, Nintendo 64. I use a converter here.
He's a king. This is king.
I have PlayStation here, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2.
Got the Steam Deck chilling.
It's RCA number 2, and it is number 1. Power. Another one, RCA number 3.
Let the man cook. He's working his magic.
Which is Neo Geo here. Neo Geo.
Look at his face. Look at that smug face.
7 here. Power on.
This project, I don't know this man, but I know this man, and I want to know what state of mind you're in when you decide to do this, because this is, you got to be a different type of dude to like go through with this. 400 consoles, around 50 KVMs, and you're setting it up, I'm assuming, all by yourself. He didn't mention he had any help. Something's going on. He must have had like his in-laws came to like stay with him for like a month. This man is avoiding something. He is avoiding something. There's something going on, and this man has buried himself in this project. I just don't know. I don't want to know what demons he's fighting.
For me, the best gaming console of all time. Number 1. Always.
Sega Genesis?
Forever. Sega Genesis.
Oh, okay.
If I want to reach 444,
Okay.
I need to use the whole.
I need to meet this
so
guy.
I have different areas.
I need to
for
meet this guy.
minis.
This is my
Each
guy.
one include 8 games, 8 for computers.
Whatever he says from here on.
Arcades, Hyper Neo Geo.
I'm just gonna agree with him.
Plug and play, HDMI sticks.
He's got the
and so
cabinets
on.
too.
A very important
Pinball?
thing. If you notice here, the cable's almost hidden. I used all the tools available in the market, everything available in order to organize the cable.
I want to see his cable management.
Also, to have a setup, it's not only to play, it's like a museum. And that's why this
is a
setup
museum.
and this record took too much time from me. I'm
This
so
is
happy and proud that I'm officially a
I like
Guinness
that. I
World
like that he
Record
compared
holder.
it to a museum. That's what I treat my consoles like. I emulate, but I still collect, and the collecting is more for preservation's sake. I don't really play my retro consoles. Like if I would rather emulate the cartridges that I have, or rip the ROM off the cartridges that I have, than put any wear and tear on the console, other than just like general maintenance.
For the most gaming consoles connected to a single TV.
I need
444 gaming consoles.
444.
All different than each other, all playable.
Where is this guy?
Thank you very much, and
I need to
I'll
meet
be
this guy.
back.
Be back for more? Man. See, I was a little skeptical at first, but I mean, that's the most bulletproof way to do it. And then the guy said his favorite, or he said the best console of all time is the Sega Genesis. Right after I said it, that was my first console. I got no notes. It's a 10 out of 10. But the cable management, but that's 400 cables. I think when you think about it, it's going to be really sloppy cable management, but I don't think so, because everything's kind of spread out. It's not like all in one place. All his KVM switchers aren't on like a server rack, which I don't know would be good or bad. But that's probably how I would do it, just because I come from like a networking background. I would probably put all the KVM switchers in a server rack, in like just a big tall server rack, maybe two racks side by side, and just have all the KVMs in there, and then have them all. I mean, they're all numbered. You can have them all labeled. You even put like a logo on the buttons or something that would identify what console it was. I would probably do something like that. There's probably some other, like, you could probably get really fancy with it. Most of those KVM switchers are gonna have like a infrared, like, or remote controller that you can control them. So in theory, you could get like a, what do they call them? They call it like infrared broadcasters, or like repeaters, or so it's like a universal remote for infrared. But he could probably use that with the KVMs, because they could talk to the KVMs, and instead of the remote control. And you could probably do something like Home Assistant, where you download the Home Assistant app. You have to write a little code, maybe a little bit, not too much code. You probably have to write a couple scripts, and map, and just basically make your own like app within like Home Assistant or something like that, and like put the buttons out, like lay the buttons out for every console, and you can just control it all from a smartphone. And that would be getting like crazy fancy with it. But the way he's got it is like bulletproof. Like, he doesn't have to worry about too many moving parts. If a KVM goes out, he just swaps in a new one. It's really not that big a deal. But that's all I got to say. I just let my man cook. He said he'll be back. Maybe he's going to do 100 more, or maybe he's going to revamp the system. You know, I might hit him up. I might hit him up and see if we can do a collab or something, because my guy's cooking. My guy's cooking. All right. Peace out.